we got a story here about Dear Leader Biden. Now, I've been saying Dear Leader, actually the Duran, we've been calling him Dear Leader now for a good, 3 months now? Even before the election was finished, we were calling him Dear Leader because of the way the media was treating him, very much like the Dear Leader in North Korea. And now it looks like he is really, Biden is really being called Dear Leader now for good. I mean, that name is going to stick. You have Sleepy Joe, you have Creepy Joe, and now it looks like you're going to have Dear Leader Joe Biden. And the reason that a lot of people are calling him Dear Leader is because of a Washington Post article, the Jeff Bezos-owned Washington Post, which ran an article with the title, Biden Stimulus Showers Money on Americans, Sharply Cutting Poverty in Defining Move of Presidency. Let me read that to you again. This is a title from the Washington Post. Now, they've just passed this massive stimulus bill, which is going to get $1,400 to the American people in the form of coup relief. And not that 1,400, come on. They couldn't even get the 2,000, and there should be a lot more relief for small businesses and for the people who have been hit by the CV. And they should just be opening everything up. That's my opinion. And the red states are opening up, and that's a good thing. And they should have done that months and months ago. But anyway, I'm getting off the topic here. The Washington Post title, once again, Biden Stimulus Showers Money on Americans, Sharply Cutting Poverty in Defining Move of Presidency. The title from RT says, Biden showers money on Americans. Washington Post mocked for Dear Leader vibes in the CV stimulus story. Now, remember when Biden had won the election, was inaugurated, and I forgot I think it was CNN, and they had that pundit on CNN, and he was looking at the Washington Monument, and they had lights coming out of the lake in the middle of the monument of the mall in DC. And he says, the lights are like Joe Biden's arms hugging America. That was a Dear Leader moment. This is a Dear Leader article, Dear Leader title. It is absolutely pathetic. It is, I don't even think North Korea could come up with a better title than that. Washington Post has been mocked for an overly enthusiastic headline that called the CV relief bill a defining move of Joe Biden's presidency, poised to sharply cut poverty by showering money on Americans. Showering money on Americans. 1.9 trillion, of which only a sliver is going to go into the pockets of Americans. Only a sliver. You want to know where the rest is going to go? Special interests, lobbyists, politicians' pockets. That's where the rest is going to go. Only a sliver is going to the American public. But Biden is showering the American public in a defining move. After the Senate narrowly passed a 1.9 trillion CV relief bill on Saturday, and President Joe Biden promised that eligible Americans will start receiving their $1,400 stimulus checks from this month onwards, the Washington Post tried to explain that the massive rescue package is more than just about this modest handout. Modest, to say the least. Let's see what Mike Cernovich has tweeted here with this GIF. Dear Leader Biden. Yeah. So that's Mike Cernovich commenting on the Washington Post title. However titled, Biden Stimulus Showers Money on Americans, Sharply Cutting Poverty in Defining Move of Presidency, the story was criticized for the poor choice of wording that some called creepy and worthy of North Korea. Yeah, it was creepy and worthy of North Korea, but not a surprise coming from the Washington Post, the fake news Bezos-owned Washington Post. Kelly Paul tweeted, creepy headline worthy of North Korea. Jeff Bezos' Washington Post letting us know all is well. Keep taking your Soma, watching Netflix, and ordering from Amazon because Biden is showering us with money. Yeah. From Tara, Dublin is still waiting for her big break. This is her tweet. Woohoo, make it rain with a check that still doesn't cover a whole month's rent. soak up all of the money, showers my fellow pores. Yeah, $1,400 is showering people with money. The U.S. just gave 150 million to Ukraine so they can buy boats and tanks and weapons, and they're going to give another 150 million next month. But 1,400 to the American people, showering them with money. Shower them with money. While the majority of Americans have for months been awaiting any direct cash aid, WaPo praised the new relief as one of the most generous expansions of aid to the poor in recent history and cited estimates by economists that the bill will boost growth this year to the highest level in decades and reduce the number of Americans living in poverty by a third. $1,400 is going to reduce Americans living in poverty by a third. $1,400. Here's a tweet from Frau Levenberg. Huge Turkmenbashi and Brezhnev vibes here. Showers money on Americans. Could Washington Post exaggerate Biden's achievements in a more grotesque way? Probably not. Shameful. Remember, the Washington Post is owned by a guy worth $150 billion. How come Jeff Bezos doesn't give $50 billion to help American small businesses? Why not? You'll still have $100 billion left over. Here's the title again from the Washington Post. The title is just absolutely ridiculous. Shame on you, Washington Post. Shame on you. Some sensed a strong Dear Leader vibe, while others jokingly warned each other not to spend the check, which for many can hardly cover a month's rent in one place. Ian Miles Chong said, don't spend those $1,400 checks in one place. Plebes. Yeah. And Mark Dice has one word, journalism, when commenting on the Washington Post title and article. Yeah, journalism in 2021. Clown world, everybody, clown world. Ian Miles Chong says it best, don't spend that $1,400, plebes. That is how they view everybody. That is how they view all the people, all these elites, all these globalists, all these politicians. Here's $1,400. It won't cover a month's rent. Lockdown still going on. Masks still going on. But, here you guys go, you plebes. That's how they view everybody. All right, guys. That's the video. That's the story on this Washington Post propaganda piece. Don't tell me that the Washington Post wasn't in the bag for Biden. Come on. They're doing everything they can to protect this guy. Everything they possibly can. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable and scary. All right, guys. That's the video. Take care.